Alright everybody, welcome to my channel. There's been some talk about getting rid of buyer's agency altogether or cutting down commissions for buyer's agents. So let's take a look at a recent sale I've had in the last year, and let's discuss whether a buyer's agent would have been applicable or helped out with this project or not. So basically, we'll start out with the inspection here and the exterior wall covering. There are holes in the exterior siding at the front of the garage that needs closing off with sealant or repair. Siding is contact with the ground at the back side. Recommend some clearance there. The windows are old and not as efficient as newer windows, and the double pane glass sealant thermal has expired. Has fog in between the thermal pane, and let me go back to that a second. And there was two windows that were broken as well. And on this one we can see that there is some damage to the back storm door, and the front doorbell did not work as well. Here we see a spot where rodents can get into the back side of a storage area that is an exterior storage area. Here we see a major foundation issue called stair stepping, and this is due to a tree that we're not sure if is on the property of the buyer's property or the neighbors until we do some more investigation. And then the garage door panel is damaged, and the weather seals on the garage door are worn as well. You can see some light coming through. Here, the garage door sensors are up high. These are not going to help if there's a young child running through or an animal. They're not going to trip the garage door, make it go back up. The water heater is installed at the garage floor level. This is not standard, needs to be installed off of the ground. And here we have a roof, we have a shingle that has a hole in it, so we've got a roof leak there. Chimney flashing has sealant and will crack over time. And we've got signs of moisture from that in the roof. And also we've got the plumbing vent boot flashing needs sealed or replaced to help from water getting in. Also have some obstructed rain gutters that need cleaned out, and we need to bury the downspouts. We've got mold up in the attic as well, so we need further testing on that. And we've got some insulation that is not vented properly. It's too tight up against the home, and also the bathroom fans are discharging into the attic, and there is a leak at the waste drain line vent as well. And here we've got a heat supply run into the garage area, which was done improperly. Here we've got an outside entrance to the crawl space where it's loose, and so you can get rodents in there, and also negative slope, get moisture in there. And we've got water leaks from the front door going into the front joist as well. Here we've got a floor joist that's just been cut, hurting the structural integrity. Insulation is loose in the crawl space due to rodents. This was one of the worst ones I've seen in a while. Like, can you imagine being just working with the seller's agent, and you're going to hear excuses like, well, it's not a new home, well, there's not many homes on the market, well, well this, well that. That's why buyer's agents are imperative. Here the filters for the furnace aren't even secured into the unit. One air duct return in the hallway is not fully connected. Heat tape wrapped around the supply water lines. That's not good. Corrosion of the copper water lines. There's no sediment trap to the water heater. There's no cover for the electrical panel. There's no Romex connectors for the electrical in the electrical panel. And several of the breakers are wired incorrectly and can overheat. And the garage lights are run with an extension cord. Well, that's quality. That should be safe, right? No big deal, right? Here we've got several open electrical junction boxes in the crawl space area. We've got reverse polarity and outlets that aren't grounded. No smoke detectors in the bedrooms. Kitchen dishwasher doesn't drain properly, not wired properly, and the oven does not have an anti-tip bracket. Here the shower / tub has some damage. And there's a sagging ceiling. Now I'd heard that another agent had shown this home and said that sagging ceiling wasn't a big deal. Obviously it's sagging for a reason, either structural or moisture. Here the dryer vent needs cleaned, and the way it's running to the outside isn't the best. Runs straight up through the attic. That could clog up easier. The flue damper is not working as intended. Has insulation blocking it. That's for the chimney. The fireplace has separation cracks as well between the mantle bricks and the unit firebox. This is a fire hazard. Also, you've got the gas shutoff valve inside the firebox. It should be outside the firebox. Again, another fire hazard. All these things, when you're walking through a home the first time, you're probably not going to notice. And you just need a house, and you like the house, you like the lot. You're enamored by the house, and you're not going to know what you're getting into unless you have a buyer's agent helping to help slow you down, think things through, and help try and get some repairs done by the seller. And here what we're looking at, this is the re-inspect portion. Basically, the home was re-inspected and for repairs, and we came up with a major issue that was found. An attempt was made to close off the separation in the fireplace. However, fiberglass insulation with craft paper is not satisfactory. And then on top of that, there was a gas leak found in the fireplace. Hope that educates you as to why you should probably use a buyer's agent and why they do have value. Over and out.